Hi, hello. Okay, I kind of have a crazy face now. Welcome to Coffee and Cards. I'm Heather Danielle, your favorite psychic medium, and I'm not your favorite psychic medium. Then I don't know, man. We might have some issues. Okay, so you got your coffee? Do you have your tea? Let me know. And I want to play a game. I want to play a game like the Saw guy. I am drawing right now a shape. Don't listen to the scribbles, okay? I'm gonna keep on doing this. So, okay, this looks really crazy. All right, so I'm drawing a shape, and I want you to see if you can tune into the shape that I just wrote down, and then I'll let you guys know here in a few minutes. So, what shape did I put down? So, I'm gonna give you some options. It's going to be either a circle, a star, a square, or a rectangle. Okay, so let me know, or you put your guesses now, or wait. So, I wonder if Carrie is on right now because this is going to be dedicated to her. Because recently, inside of the Spiritual AF Academy, Carrie was talking about this card deck, okay? The Yogic Path. And so inside of the Spiritual AF Academy, we had a show and tell for card decks. So everybody got to show us and talk about like their favorite card decks. And no joke, like it was the worst idea ever. The reason being is because everybody was just basically going shopping. They were like, oh, I need that card deck. Oh, I need this card deck, you know? So that's like really, 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 really bad. But this yogic path. And so I'm not sure if you've seen it or not, but I had got this card deck and I stopped using it for probably almost a year just because every single time that I pulled a card, I pulled the exact same card. But once Carrie brought up this card deck, I was like, hey, I need to try it again, you know? But before I did, I found the card that came up, which was this one. So I'm going to show Instagram first because it looks like an old lady inside of this carriage. Do you see this? And so I was like, okay, so I am going to read this. I'm going to absorb it so I don't get the same card again because I got this card every single time. And I'm just going to read what it says too, just in case it resonates with you. Let me see, where is it at? And by the way, it's on page 111. So if that's not a sign, then I just don't even know what is. All right, so it says here, God is a disappointment and letting go. You, my darling, have finally realized that all the hardships and struggles you face were brought on your path for a very important reason. They've shaped you in becoming the person you are today. You have put together the dots of the most difficult points on your journey and realized that it was all necessary to be here. Now, this card has come to remind you to give thanks to the struggles you faced, that you have made your highest self. So now that's like the first thing, but I want to say too, the reverse, just in case, and that is letting go is not always a bad thing when you know it's about making space for something better. This card is the pain and the struggle that reminds you who you are. She is the phase right before enlightenment when you experience the void. She is your shadow self, the thing you didn't want to look at, even though the core part of who you are. She is moving past the illusion, the Maya, looking life and death right in the eye and seeing they are both sides of the same coin. Know that Duma Body is guiding you through this difficult time and your highest self awaits you on the other side. Okay, so the reason why I wanted to bring it up because I went ahead and after I absorbed this message, and I'm not sure if it resonates with you or not, but I was like, okay, good. I am going to now pull a card from this deck. And when I did, I pulled the exact same card. I pulled that card again. So I'm hoping that we don't do it again. I did think when I was shuffling though, like that energy to that card stands out so much to me that I might just pick it again. And then I did. So let me see. Okay. All right. So let's see. Well, there's going to be one for all of us, so not just me, so that this can actually show that this card deck can, oh, thank God, has the ability to pull a different card. Okay, so for some reason I really thought it was going to be the same card again, and then I was going to freak out. Okay, so here we go. This is going to be for all of us. It is Durga. All right, so I actually, these cards are a little bit harder to read intuitively if you don't know these terms, or which I don't. Let's see. So I'm gonna go and see if I can find it. It's really hard. All right. And if you came on late, I made a symbol in my notebook. So try to tune into which symbol it is. Is it a circle, a star, rectangle, or a whatever else I said? So now you guys know it's one of those three. Gosh, I can't find it. Okay, that's it. That's it. We're going to, then I'm going to switch decks after this. I'm going to switch decks. But let's see. So it's not even alphabetical order. It's like you have to know if it's a deity, if it's okay. One more time. Durga. There's someone. Okay, here we go. It's a deity. It's a deity. It's page 105. So it says here, goddess of inner strength and protection. And it says, you are exhibiting great strength in the face of things that would make others, including former versions of yourself, crumble. Durga, the warrior goddess, is with you, carrying her bow and arrow, sword, lotus, thunderbolt, golden discus, and conch. Conch. You are embodying her life force, strength, and loving protection. You have overcome major hardships with willpower and will continue to leap over challenges that confront you. Call upon her whenever you need an extra ounce of strength. Then also says perhaps you've been feeling anxious, lost, sad, or confused, or just a bit of strength to empower you to get through this. Just remember that hardships are temporary and opportunity develops tenacity. The one thing that you can instantly change are your present thoughts. The rest will shift after that. Repeat the mantra for her guidance. She exists within. That's cool, but yeah. I love this card deck because it's the most beautiful one, but I feel like you have to study them. You know, some card decks go ahead and they have like courses that you could take. That's one that you probably need to take a course in, or at least freaking understand the yoga language. Yes. Maybe there's one more of those cards in the deck. Yeah, you think, right? I freaking checked too, and there's not, but okay. So conch is a huge cell. Thank you, Tara. Okay. Oh, we got some of the guesses. Okay, we're going to move on really quick to the earth magic because grounding is really, really big. Huge. Hey, have you ever heard of the Hewley? Have you ever heard of the Hewley? Let me know if you've heard of the Hewley before because I just had my first experience with the Hewley yesterday. It's freaking amazing. But let me know what you guys think. So we're going to do one from this deck just to get it started. Let's get this party started in here. Okay, you haven't heard of it? Oh, yeah, Jennifer. Sorry, you guys. I do, Lisa, because Lisa's the one that told me about the Hewley. Okay, so Miss LaChapelle, you can go ahead and, if you wanted to put what it actually means in the comments because I'm really bad at explaining it. But I held this device in my hand, and apparently you don't even have to hold it in your hand. I gave it my birthday and stuff like that. And then the way that I had it explained to me is like, you know how we said intention to connect to somebody? Well, the owners, the founders, the creators of this Hewley went ahead and basically found a way to connect to the frequency of the vibration of that person. And it's basically all I gave was like some of my information, like my date of birth and stuff like that, and it connected to my energy. Basically, it took a picture of my aura. It told you what the highest and the best or whatever, like the percentages of where your chakras were. It was like insane. So Lisa describes it as an amazing little device that heals your energetic fields. It's healing. It's just a crazy thing that works and is life. Oh my gosh, it's so nuts. But it was like bang on. And then you guys, like the very first thing that it was like saying that I think I'm getting this right, Lisa, was like fitness program. So it's talking about fitness program with me and like nutrition and restoring, you know, my energy levels after a fitness program. And I'm like, are you freaking serious right now? Like that's just mind blowing. So it was really cool. So that is awesome. It was so freaking accurate. And it said like my strongest, I think Lisa, it said my strongest chakra was my third eye, which makes sense. And the worst chakra of mine was my root chakra, which is 1000%. That's the reason why I feel guided to use the grounding oracle card decks today. Yeah, and Lisa's like, it still blows me away. I am so sorry that my sister's messaging me right now. Maybe that'd be better, Instagram. Let me know if you can still see me. Let me know if you can still see me on Instagram because I put my phone in airplane mode. But right now, what's it called? The Hewley. And then Lisa's like, yes, when we did the aura scan. It's incredible. I can't even. Towers, I need a card. Okay, let's see. It says fire and its passion. Oh my gosh, I don't know why, but I seen a phoenix as soon as I seen this card. So this is just reminding us that we are phoenix. We're rising from the ashes. So any kind of like crap you're going through, unknowns that you're going through, and then it's like, hey, sometimes we need to like let shit go. Sorry, that's a big thing that's saying right now is that we need to let things go. So it's like until we let things go, then we're not going to get where we want to be. We're not going to get healthier, happier, better, those kinds of stuff. It's like we have to let worries go. And also for some reason too, people go. So if there's people in your life that you've been keeping with you, this is your sign to really evaluate that person. And it doesn't mean that you really have to like go out and be like, I'm not going to be friends with you anymore and I am disowning you. Like you don't have to do that. That creates more drama and crap than we actually need. So this is saying like, hey, just slowly walk away from those people, slowly but surely. It's like I feel like they're trying to get you to like cleanse your aura, cleanse your life a little bit more. But I also feel like, trading people almost a sense of getting rid of some of the people that have yucky energy. And it's like it's spirit, it keeps on saying like, the people that you need to let go of in your life and then upgrade some of the other people. It's almost like making people in your life who are, the supporting actors, going ahead and making them like lead actors. Okay. So it's I know it's kind of big, but just absorb that, take that if that resonates with you. But I'm going to go really back with what Lisa talked about the Healy. Healy, Healy. It's an MLM thing. I could sell, but I don't. Find someone that can really guide you to purchase it. If not, you're going to use. It can be used on animals, house, any space, plants, anything really. Okay, that is so cool. Okay. Yeah, it's amazing. I was like really through attention. And then they did Rachel. So if you guys know Rachel, and I don't think she'll mind me saying this, but Rachel, Ricky Rachel, if she's on here right now, but she is like very grounded. Like she's the yin to my yang and stuff like that. That's the reason why that we work so well together. And it literally said that she had a great root chakra. And that's when I was like, oh yeah, I was really blown away. Oh, by the way, do you guys know that today is the healing circle with her, right? So you fill out a form and that kind of thing, and she will make sure that when she does the healing, it's a group healing tonight, that she's going to focus on some of those things for you while we go through a recorded meditation of hers. So definitely come if you can, because it's 6 o'clock tonight. I'm going to be there with bells and whistles on, man. So Tony said, I was recently introduced to the AO system. Same thing. I'm really thinking about getting it, but same, not selling it. Yes. Okay. I wonder if this is like the grounding devices that I've heard about, but this is so cool because it has like, the Healy just has so many little things. Like I held it in my hand, like when Lisa was doing something else. And I was like, okay, you could go on forever with information that you get out of it. Is the event in the circle? I haven't seen it. Oh my gosh, you haven't seen it, Kelsey? Okay, I'll have to send it to you. I'll put the link in the show notes for the show notes. Sorry, it's like I'm doing my thing. It's actually underneath Rachel's website. But I'm going to be doing it every single month because we're like doing it together, but I'll do it here. I'll put the link, at least on Facebook. Sorry, Instagram. You guys are getting it. Okay. Apparently airplane mode doesn't work for my phone with that. So, oh my gosh. So Jenny said, I bought a hummingbird trinket on my vacation because it reminded me of a phoenix. See, oh, and I just interviewed someone on the podcast too, who's going to be the guest speaker in the Academy next month for entity clearing. And like, we talk about the Phoenix a little bit because she also was drawn to the Phoenix. And so, yes, it's at 6 p.m. Eastern. Yes. Okay, perfect. You can see me. Okay. This is crazy too, because this card, sorry, I'm not doing individual right now, but I feel like as a group, as a collective, we're going through a lot of the same things. And so this is talking about ancestors and generation. Ancestors have been coming up a lot for me lately. Have you been hearing a lot about ancestors lately? Because I freaking have. In fact, right before this, I am so sorry, Instagram, but can I mute this? Oh, I can mute it. Okay. Oh no. Did I leave you? Okay, if it happens one more time, I'm going to mute it. I don't know how. I'm technology challenged, but whatever. So ancestors has been coming up for you because it has been coming up for me a lot lately. And it's just like, oh my gosh, if you care about your son, your daughter, that you care about your grandkids, your great-grandkids, your great-great-grandkids. And it's like, I'm still going to care. That's still my lineage. And so it's like your ancestors still freaking care about you. And then a lot of us, I think almost every single person here, let me know that you have been sent to be the one to break the cycles in your freaking family, to be the black sheep, to be the person that's different. Let me know if that's you, because freaking, I know that it's freaking me. It's like, you're the one that's different. You think different ways. You might be, what is it called? Ruffling the feathers inside of your family. You're the one that's different. This is number 17 and probably 18, 19 in the freaking guidebook. It says blah, 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 blah. I'm not reading that. Okay. And then it says, you have within you the blood of your ancestors. You are deeply connected to your lineage. The most important proof of the physical resemblance you have to your mother and father, and perhaps even your grandparents. Yet beyond that, although unknown to your usual senses, you are connected as an ancestry that reaches back through the millennia. This is time to call upon those ancestors, those of who are in your bloodline, as well as those ancient ones who have walked the land that you now walk. In many indigenous cultures, it is believed that the essence of your ancestors inhabits many of the physical aspects of the land. In other words, they are in the trees, the water, the air, the animals, the stones, their blood being in the very dirt and sand you tread upon. Next time you are outside, allow your senses to open up your ancestors who abide in the physical world. And anytime at all, allow your heart to open those spirits to whom you are related through your hereditary and those to whom you are connected by the virtue of the land upon you live. How do I mute? Mute. There we go. There we go. Okay, there we go. I think we're good. Okay, I think we're good. All right. So a lot of black sheep. Yes, the woohoo one, but also the one who broke cycles. Yes. Okay, black sheep. All right. See, I had a feeling. Yes, 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 yes. Um, Concepta, it was a reading for the group. And then it says black sheep. Yes, that's exactly what I've been feeling. To be the one to break the generational curses. Yes. Oh my God, that is 1000% what we have been here to do. So if you're listening right now, it's like you need to keep on going against the grain of your family. So you might want to conform. You might want to feel bad. You might be like, oh, I'm hurting them by being myself, by wanting what I want or whatever like that. But it's like, no, you are meant to do things differently. Who here has seen the Croods? Because the Croods, like I haven't seen any additional ones, but the very first Croods movie, that is quintessential, like what you are going through. You know, you are that girl, that one who is trying to go out and see the world and, you know, explore different things. And then the dad is like your ego and also your family who is stopping you from living life, doing what you need to do. But you need to do it because that's why you were sent here. And I am like feeling like very, very passionate about it. So if anybody is feeling stuck because it's like, okay, what will other people think? Like, what will my family think? And also another thing that's coming up too is, oh, I don't have anybody, you know, like I'm alone, I'm by myself and things like that. I have no one I can count on and stuff like that. We hear you. But the thing is that even when you don't have physical people in the physical world there for you, you have spiritual people. And I know tons of people that are like, oh, I really haven't lost anybody that I'm close to. Doesn't mean that you are close to them, does not mean that they don't know you. Remember, if you have grandparents, great grandparents, if you have any of those who have passed away even before you were born, you met them on the other side. So they might know you better than like anybody in this lifetime knows you. Does that make sense? So that's the first thing that's coming up. And the other thing too is to really, really think about this when you're outside in nature, because I really feel that there's a couple of people that are listening right now to where it's like you have fairies, you have elementals living around you, and I feel like they're ready to connect with you. So if you have been thinking about, you know, oh, you know, can I connect to trees? Can I go ahead? Can I connect to birds and fairies and stuff like that? This is your sign that yes, you can, and they want to talk to you. Okay. Okay. You have an iPhone, so just slide over the text and hit the bell. I don't have an iPhone. You think I have an iPhone? Kelsey said, I love how all of us in the academy feel this way, but all of us are loving and have great energy. Yes. Oh my gosh. And Jenny said The Croods is her son's favorite movie. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Of course, Crystal. Always ask away. I'm just drawn to whoever I'm drawn to. So it helps if you keep commenting. I know it sounds like weird, but that's what I'm kind of guided towards when spirit talks to me. Concepta. So Concepta got the autumn equinox, which is release. I don't know why, but I was just getting this feeling of timelines with you. So I don't know if like you know, or like when things are going to change, when things are going to be different, excuse me, those kind of things. Like when is this or that going to happen? I'm actually getting around September, you know, so going September, going maybe even a little bit into August, but September has really, really big energy for you. So then I would ask too, like, do you have anything else that's going on in September? I feel like newness and new beginnings. So then I don't know if it's like your birthday that's coming up or whatever, something else is on the horizon, but I definitely feel like September specifically. And then all of a sudden, I don't know why, but as soon as I connect to October, I feel Halloween. And then I'm like, okay, wait a second. Is Halloween just like one of your favorite, you know, what is it called? Holidays or something like that? Or do you need to be celebrating Halloween? But anyways, it's number 20 and 21 in the guidebook. So think about that. 20 years old, 20th of the month or whatnot. And then it says here, now is the time to let anything in your life fall away that is no longer useful or needed for emerging, expressing who you are. Allow yourself to gradually shed what has become burdensome and no longer congruent with your soul's purpose. Conserve your energy by allowing yourself more rest while at the same time making preparations for the winter season. Look especially at your material possessions and be brutally honest with yourself as you discern which of these can be given away or somehow released. And it says right here, consider shedding relationships. And that's what I was getting with you too. So kind of like what we talked about with friendships, relationships, and things like that that are not evenly balanced. This is your time to like let it go and then bring in more newness come September. Okay. So let me see if she said anything yet. Okay. Okay, so holiday in September. There you go, there you go. Okay, so it's the holiday. Oh my gosh, it's so funny because I was getting the number 20, it was on the 20 in the guidebook, and you actually commented Concepta at 9/20. So the 20th is big, and 9/20, which could be September 20th, right? So I would just kind of keep that in the back of your mind, as September comes, because that might be like a really big day or something, to just, I don't know, think about. But the number 20 is also just like really, really big. So the holiday that you're having is in September. That's good. It's time to release. So definitely like allow yourself to be in that present moment and then just to release. I don't know if you can like take a salt bath or go in the ocean or something along those lines, but cleanse that energy out, and then be around nature as much as possible, because I feel like they're trying to get you to like up level in a way to where it's still up leveling the people that are around you. It's just that there's something there to where it's like you need to like rise above some of the people that you're with, because I don't know, I just feel like more what is it called, cattiness or whatever, like lower vibration. When I mean low vibration, I don't mean like devils and evil. I mean more of along the lines of just closed-mindedness, I guess. Okay. And she said the 27th. That's interesting. Yeah. So try the week before that. So whatever the 27th is. So let's see. Let me look real quick. Okay. The 27th is a Friday. So then look above, so the Friday before. So the Friday, the 20th. Keep that in the back of your mind. Okay. Okay. Let's try this out, you guys. Okay. So Barbara Ellen said that her daughter just found out she's pregnant, boy or girl. So what do you guys get? Because I'm going to switch card decks and I'm going to come over here and I am going to set the intention that the card that comes up is going to be the color of the child, like blue for boy, pink for girl. So what are you guys getting? And then Barbara, I'm really good at reading sonograms. So when you get the ultrasound, let me know. Okay. Okay, here we go. Is this it? Oh, okay. Ooh, it's a little bit of a back and forth. Here we go. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Are you guys ready? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna set the intention that these two cards are gonna confirm this card. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. Blue popped in your mind. We got a couple girls. We got a couple boys. Got boy again. All right, another girl. Guy getting pink. Oh, that's your birthday? JC, your birthday is September 20th or September 27th. Okay, here we go. So okay. This one it says blue. So it could be boy. And then the confirmation ones are purple. So let's try it one more time. Let's try it one more time. Boy or girl, blue for boy, pink for girl. And I really want pink or blue. Blue again. Okay. So keep us posted, but then also let us play around with the sonogram. Okay. And I just pulled a blue card again. So we shall see. Okay. I'm super duper excited. Okay. And just really quick too, I'll announce this. Oh, yours is September 20th. Okay. So Becca, with how we were talking about the 9/20 thing with Concepta, like definitely take that message in too. Okay. And same thing with you, Jenny. Yours is the 27th. Okay. That's a really big coincidence. Yeah. A boy. Is that what you think, Barbara? Did you think it's a boy? I'm just kind of curious. Ooh, the Wolf Girl Oracle Dolly. Ooh, Instinct and the Wolf. Oh my God, that is so crazy. Did you guys just hear that? Oh my gosh. So I just looked at the comments and the Wolf Girl Oracle Dolly, okay, which I think she's watching on YouTube right now. All right, so she just commented and I was like, yeah, I'm totally feeling like your energy. Yes, And then look what card came up. It's Wolf. Her name literally is the Wolf Girl. Like that is freaking crazy. It says Instinct. So yeah. whatever you're doing for like business with the Wolf Girl Oracle thing, like you got to do it. Like you have got to do it. You got great freaking energy. You got great spirituality and stuff like that. Just stop selling yourself short. Stop thinking there's something about like as many people or something like that. It doesn't matter how many people follow you, watch your videos, whatever like that. It does not freaking matter, right? Number one, if one person watches, you're changing their life. But the thing is, you don't need to have a big following in order to make like big money, big changes, everything else that you want. So this is talking about really good. So you're doing good. So any kind of doubts that you were having about the path of the everything else that you're on, you're good. And I know it sounds kind of crazy, and I don't know if you've thought about like reaching out to do like a mentor with anybody or whatever like that, but I feel like it's almost like something that you don't need right now, is that you already have enough going that you just need to like get a little bit more focused, and be more consistent, which I think that you are consistent, but I just don't know if you took like a break from it for a while or something and now you're back at it. But I feel like that, but I feel like you are like you took a break once maybe and now you're back or something along those lines, and now you've been consistent. I don't know, but I definitely feel that, and I feel like you have a lot of tools in your toolbox to already put into place. So making sure that you are doing those ideas, that you're bringing them to life, to bringing them to fruition. So let me just look really quick at what else the wolf says, just in case. This is number 58, so 158, 159 in the guidebook too. And yes, it says blah, 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 blah. It says you've lost touch with your instinct, but I don't think you have. I think that's completely wrong. Um, yes, shed some of your inhibitions with the only guideline being to do no harm. Experiment by getting out of the straitjacket of familiarity and norms and listening to those sensations in your gut that are trying to give you a message. It may be a warning or urging to take some action. Take some deep breaths and simply notice your body sensations are telling you. But it's so funny because like as I was tuning in though, I was getting your sleep. Making your sleep your freaking priority, because I also feel like you're a really big dreamer as well, not just like in the spiritual sense, but literally dreams as well. And I don't know why, but they're just making me feel like your sleep has been disrupted or something along those lines, to where it's like you need that rest and restoration so that you could go ahead and make, honestly, like all your dreams come true, the changes that you want to make, all that kind of crap. Okay. Okay, and so, all right, yeah, she says that she's a psychic medium too. Girl, that's what I love that. And that was fantastic. Okay, see? Geez, you're freaking spot on. I took a break because I had to have surgery. There we go. And now I'm back. I'm looking for a mentor to help me with shamanic practices. Okay, so before you look for the mentor, I would go ahead and get everything good to go on a foundation and then reach out to her. Okay. And her sleep has been disrupted from the surgery. Okay, girlfriend, surgeries freaking suck, So hopefully, yeah, make sure that even if you spend more time in the bed, like I'm not sure if that will help, but then making sure that you are laying that foundation before you get a mentor. Just because there's something along the lines of not having to spend the money on some of the things that you don't need right now, because you have some of these tools to already put to use and then get the mentor. So maybe here in a couple more months, and then also too, it could be, this is not spirit talking, but this is kind of me and my logical sense too, is that your healing needs to take place from the surgery. So make sure that you get all that stuff and the foundation, even of your health, good to go, and then you can get the mentor. Oh my gosh, yeah, good advice, and I'll take that to heart. Okay, yeah, and by the way, this is not me talking. Like, I love when sometimes people are like, "Oh, Heather, you give such good advice." I'm like, "Thank you for thinking that I'm that smart." It's spirit. Wait, I feel like you were talking about me with a mentor and taking a break. Oh, see, but if you feel that way, Amanda, then it's like that's coming to you for a reason. Okay, let's see what else is coming up. Okay. Yes. Yes, Sarah, you've been feeling stuck and down. Oh my gosh. So everything that I freaking said with Wolf Girl, definitely take that to heart. But let me see what else is being said. Ooh, activation. Yes. So it's almost like it makes me feel like the calm before the storm, but the storm that's coming and brewing is not a bad thing. I feel like it's actually like a really good thing, because I feel like it's trying to take you towards the place where you really need to, which I know it sounds kind of cliche or whatever like that. And people who follow me have heard me say this a zillion times, but they're literally saying that it's taking you down more of like your spiritual path. It's almost like you're in a cocoon waiting to become like a butterfly, kind of, so to speak. Yes. And I know it sounds kind of strange, but it's like almost like it's nothing that you're doing. It's like you're just going through a season. And then for some reason, I keep on getting this vision of you. And it's like you're carrying like too many bags from like the past on like your back too. So I would definitely be cautious of like your back, You know, like I definitely feel that because I feel like it's a lot of the stuff from the past because a lot of people like the best way I could put it, like, did you dirty, you know, did you wrong and that kind of stuff. And then you're still carrying it with you, even though you've done forgiveness stuff. But it's like it's still there. And it's like you don't need to heal from it. You just need to know that you're safe now. That's what they're saying. But let me see what else it says. It says lethargy that you feel is a result of lack of activation. In other words, something that stirs your senses. This could be anything from walking outdoors, feeling the breeze on your body, or inhaling different aromas that nature herself provides. Or it could be finding the pleasure in a warm bath. All right. So it says, now is the time for action. Engage in some activity and be fully present so you forget about your surroundings and enter into a timeless and multidimensional experience of your unit with focus of the creative attention. Okay. So like I was getting letting go, but I feel like this is saying that your action and your movement is going to go ahead and change up your energy, which of course, you know, that makes sense, you know, because when you're feeling down, you're stuck in lower vibrating emotions. And the quickest way to get into a higher vibrating emotion is through movement. Movement changes energy up. So that's what it's saying. But it's like, you know what, like you needed to like change up everything, like in your house and your environment and stuff like that. I know you might not have a lot of energy to be able to do that, but little things will go a long way. Even like 5 minutes a day of getting rid of some of the crap in your house is really going to help. And then they are saying like literally like journaling out some of your emotions, getting it out, because you really need to get focused on where you want to go. For some reason, that term that I love to say is like spirit is your Uber. So it's like you're getting in the Uber and spirit is driving, and your job is just to tell them where you want to go, and then they figure out how to get there. But it's like there's some of that back and forth about where you even want to go. So you kind of got to get clear on that. So, but I'm getting April for you. So, and I'm going through and I'm like, oh, is it in the number 4? Is it not April? But no, I'm getting April for you. I hope that it doesn't take that long for you to get changes through April. April can also symbolize like springtime and newness. Anything else? Also feeling a little bit of change in December. Did you lose somebody in the month of December? I don't know why, but I feel like a passing or somebody who has passed that had a connection to December. So let me know if that makes any sense. Okay. Okay. Yes, Carrie, never remembering your dreams. Vitamins. It's one of the B vitamins. I want to say it's B1, B1, I think, but look into it. I think it might be B6. Okay, a good friend. Okay, yeah. So definitely that good friend that you lost, you know, that has a connection to December, making sure that you're talking to her, you know, because she can help you out, you know, like 1000 zillion percent. Okay. So kind of keep that in the back of your mind. Try some of these things and it'll slowly get you out of the funk a little bit. But I have to tell you, though, again, it's coming up to me. It's like not anything that you did. It's a season and it's almost like they're stopping you before you know, going on, because you might be going on in a bad way. Like, for example, I just have to tell you guys, like, so I have a competition thing that's coming up, and I had a really, really bad day on a Wednesday, like week before last, and I was crying and it was horrible. And it was the one day when I thought that it wasn't even worth it and it was horrible. And then I went on to my Facebook because I go ahead and I pull a card for the day and I forgot what card it was. And it's a blessing in disguise. And I'm like, really, this is a blessing in disguise because this freaking sucks. Well, then, you know, I went ahead, I did a little bit of meditation, I did everything I needed to do. And that's when I realized it truly was a blessing in disguise, because I wasn't enjoying my journey to my competition because I was putting too much stress on myself and I was just getting inside my own head, and I had changed my goal, and I did to a goal I really don't want. You know, I'm not there to win the competition at all. And so it actually was a blessing in disguise. And if I wouldn't have been stopped, I wouldn't have been able to enjoy my journey now. And so that's basically what I feel like it's saying to you too. It's like, okay, we got to get you all good to go so that you can keep on going. It's almost like a checkpoint that you're at, to where they're like, okay, we gotta regroup here for a minute before you can continue on. Oh my gosh. So yes, Amanda, you said I have no idea who you're speaking to, but I've been doing this month is decluttering, cleaning all my stuff out. Yes. I was thinking we should do a Swedish death cleaning like challenge or something like that. Maybe we should do it inside of the Rise into Your Power group, because I love the Swedish death cleaning. So you guys have heard of that, right? And that's what I did too. Like in my closet, I went ahead and I tried on everything, and if things don't make me feel good, I'm getting rid of it, you know? So, okay. Okay, that's what it feels like. Like I'm wanting to move forward, but feeling like I can't. Yes, exactly. So it's like you can't move forward because it's like they're regrouping you, you know? So I would go ahead and I would change up a little bit in every single area of my life to try and get that movement, to try and figure out, okay, where is it that I need to change up? Because what I'm picking up is everything. It's like they want you to like, change up your environment, change things at work, change up your boundaries, change up people. Like I feel like it's everything, but that could be a big pill to swallow and a lot to do. So that's why I'm saying just do a little bit in each area. Okay. You may try to do some light yoga. It really energizes me, relaxes my brain, and makes my entire day better. Yes, we don't totally, all of us like need to do that, don't we, Carrie? Yeah. Hey, BC. Okay, I thought you were my friend BJ. Okay, here we go. I'm wondering if I'm finally on the right career path. Okay, so you guys got a question? We're going to do pick a card right now. Okay, so, all right. So with pick a card, all right, so you have the question that you came here for, and you want some guidance, kind of like what I just seen someone write is like, am I on the right path? What's going to go on with this person? What's going on with that person? What's going on with my health, my job, my freaking life? Like OMG, WTF. So I go ahead and I just move some of my joints and stuff like that, move my body around a little bit because I don't want like any like static energy. I want the energy to move so that spirit can help me, guide me towards the card that's going to be what I need to hear for my highest good today. So let's just set that intention really quick before we even choose our cards, unless your card has already chosen you. But we just want to ask our spirit guides, our past loved ones, and our angels to help guide us towards the card with a message that we need to hear for our highest good, or the message that is going to give us the greatest and the best insight for the path regarding the question that we need answered today. Please help us determine what card that is. Please help us feel it within our soul, within our heart. And so is your card A, B, or C? Spirit guides, past loved ones, and angels. Do I need to hear card A today? Do I need to hear card B today? Do I need to hear card C today? Maybe it sounds like I'm saying one of them louder than the other because that's your sign. Maybe one of them is like you're kind of resistant to. You're like, ooh, I really don't like that one. Or rub your hands together, right? You can even do this. Activate those hand chakras. Put A in a little box. Feel the energy. Put B in a box and feel the energy. Put C in the box and feel the energy. You can go ahead and in your mind's eye, show the letters A, B, and C, C, B, and A. Is one of them a little bit brighter or look a little bit different than the other? All right. All right. Oh, I'm taking them all. Yes. Okay. And if you're like me, a big fat C. Okay. Okay. If you're anything like me, I'm not really sure today. Today, I don't really know. Like I thought I felt something with A, and then I thought I felt something with C. So maybe I'll keep those in the back of my mind. But it's either going to be all of them or none of them. But I'm really setting the intention that I am going to be like, I'm just going to know which card is for me. So you can do the same thing. All right. So here we go. A is lightning, which is power. And there's big communication with A. All right. So the first thing that it's talking about is that it's either going to be the calm before the storm with you, or it's going to be, the storm and then the calm. It's just something, one of those things that you're right there on the brink of a storm or you're coming out of the storm. Okay. So if you're already in the storm, then don't worry. It's going to be almost over. Okay. If you're having a lot of calm and things like that, I feel like they're saying that things are going to be changing up. It's number 89 and 90. All right. In the guidebook. And it says, also, that the power is available to you, the force of life itself. It's neutral. It is neither inherently good nor bad. It is how you utilize it that will determine whether it is ultimately harmful or life-giving or congruent with the will of the spirit that pulses through you. What is required is awareness of your intention, your values, and your willingness to act upon them under the particular circumstances of your inquiry. Although you may see yourself as using this power for good, do not allow yourself to get caught up in duality of good or bad and determine your decision or actions. Through prayer or ceremony, you can tap into the spiritual force or by paying close attention to Spirit's prompting. Your choice will ultimately be revealed to you. One is that it's beyond your typical perspective. From there, you can continue to access divine power that is the very force of the driving of the universe. Okay, so this thing too is saying, if you are card A, people, and you are asking the question, should I do this? Should I do that? Is this the best choice to make? Is that the best choice to make? Spirit's like, there is no freaking best choice to make. Okay. So first off, stop it. Like they're not going to tell you. So card A people, even if you're asking it the correct way, which is, hey, what should I do? What's for my highest good? They're saying that you need to make the freaking choice yourself. In fact, not making the choice could be hurting you even more, causing you more stress, and to go ahead and push out your freaking decision that you need to make. All right. So it's basically saying that, I hate to say this, but it's like you have to pull up your big girl panties and start taking those next steps. You need to freaking change it. Okay. And I do feel with card A people, it is a change that is needed. So if you are going ahead and you are going ahead and thinking about like a career change, or if you're thinking about a relationship change or whatever it is, start taking those freaking next steps. All right. So that means, like, is it going to be going to counseling if you're in a relationship? Is it going to be looking on Zillow for houses and stuff like that if you want to change it up? If it's your health, do you need to go to a different kind of doctor? Maybe it's not going to be a primary, maybe it's going to be more a holistic doctor, maybe going to some kind of healer would be better. So that is the biggest thing. And also, I don't know who has a trip planned for card A, but I definitely feel rocky waters and stuff like that. So I would definitely use like an Apple AirTag for my luggage just to make sure that's good to go. I would just also make sure that I am packing everything in advance, that I'm doing all those kinds of things, because definitely feel that. I definitely feel really tropical with card A people. So that means if you have any kind of trips planned that are near water, going into like maybe in like the Florida situation, or if you have a connection to Florida, because I give them those palm trees, I guess it could be California as well, but definitely, I don't know why, but I feel like they're also saying maybe possible bad weather. So I'm not sure if it's going to be on your trip or if it's going to be like in your daily life, but definitely like bad weather. But it's also too, it's like you can use your power for good or evil, that kind of situation. You can use your knowledge and what you have for good or evil. That is up to you. And it's going to be what kind of legacy and what kind of person do you want to be as you go on. So it's like, where is your integrity going to lead you? I know it sounds kind of strange, but I feel like that's really particular to one particular person that might be choosing card A, because it's like, oh, should I tell somebody that this happened? I'm not really sure what to do with this dilemma. And then it's like, what's the point in sharing information that you have? Is it to really help someone, or is it just to hurt somebody? Is it just a gossip? So just know your intentions with card A. All right. My zodiac is in Mercury until September 1st. Okay. Yes. All right. Let me see. Okay. Here we go. I can definitely have a career change. I've been applying different jobs with more money. I have interviews, so I'm manifesting one of them. Yes. And so that could be that calm before the storm thing, the calm before the storm. So if you're really debating about that, it's taking the next step. So I would go ahead, get more of that energy out. So journaling, yada, 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 yada. And then maybe even before going ahead and getting a different job, seeing what other jobs are out there first. So before you quit this one, go ahead and see what's out there first, because if it's meant to be, then spirit will go ahead and it will be seamless. They will bring things into your journey. So it's almost like, that's how you know that you're on the right path, that things are seamless and good. If things are rocky, then it's not your time, So all right. There's a tropical wave headed towards Florida, possibly. Okay, I had no idea. So that freaking makes sense. Okay. All right. So that makes sense. So definitely, Florida people, we're praying for you guys. Okay. So let me know, card A. That was a little bit wonky. So I feel with card A, it's almost like you might resonate with some of it, maybe not all of it, because I feel like it was a cornucopia, a little sprinkle of all the different kinds of people that chose card A. So let's go on to card B. Oh my gosh, wait a second. Wolf girl, what did you choose? 1 second. Oh, okay. This is the reason why. Because Wolf girl had brought this up earlier. Okay, so all right, so look at this. Shaman. Okay, so because Wolf Girl had said something about her shamanic practices, and so now look at shaman, and she just did choose card B. So that's freaking amazing, right? So it says ancient healing wisdom. So anybody who chose card B that you're thinking about doing shamanism, practicing it, looking more into it, like this is your sign that yes, it's part of your freaking life path, and so that is something that you really need to go down your path to do. And let me see what else. If you need to learn more with it, this could also, I don't know why, but it's also bringing up that somebody who is thinking about health or is worried about their health too, looking at shamans to help you. All right. So that might be a really big thing. All right. And it says it's 125, 126, 127 in the guidebook. And it says here, All illnesses, whether physical, emotional, or psychological, stem from an illness of spirit. It may be due to soul loss, psychic intrusions, ancestral trauma, and any other causes that could be contributing to the manifest condition for which you seek help. Whatever other mythologies or remedies you pursue, whether allopathic, alternative, or a combination, let the healing of your spirit be your priority. Know the deepest spiritual wound is the illusion of being separate from Source, God, Great Spirit, or whatever name you give the Creator. It is the trick of the mind that creates a sense of separation. It is time for deep healing, starting with your relationship with spirit. Call upon your spirit guides and ancestors to help you with any emotional, mental, or physical healing that you need. Call upon the Creator to assist you in mending a rift in your relationship to spirit. Choose thoughts that support wholeness and well-being. Allow any other darker thoughts or shadows to appear as well, but simply observe them as they arise in the consciousness, then dissolve. See yourself as healed, whole, complete, and it shall be. All right, and here's the thing too. So card B people, what I'm picking up though is that even though you might have your focus on one thing or another, like you might have your focus on like job, relationship, house, environment, money, those kind of things, healing and your health is number one. So that means making sure that you have your doctor's appointments, that you're on there, that you are not allowing some of the symptoms that you have to keep on going. Like you need to stop it. You need to focus right now on your health, because honestly, if you don't have your health, you don't have anything. And that could also open up other doors towards your relationship to your house, those kinds of stuff. But right now it almost feels like they're saying that everything else is on the back burner. I'm also picking up the number 11 too. So I really feel like, I wonder if that's like month of November or the 11th of the month. So that could be something along the lines of, getting set up for, the 11th of the month or 11 days. I don't even know. But let me see what people say. Okay, yes. I learned to take over my mindset because whatever I'm thinking about, I shall receive. Yes. Ask a question about the retreat in August, and I chose card A and B. So Carolina, this is literally talking about how you are going to be healing at that retreat. So it does feel like a really good thing. When are you going to? Because it says 11. So I wonder how many days out or whatever it is. So, and then it just seems like there's a lot going on probably in your mind, but then there's like the healing. Let's see. Yes. Love the message for B. Yes. 11, seeing those a lot. Yes. And Wolf Girl said resonates with me too, because I am doing a healing journey. My birthday is in November. Bam. Wolf Girl, you came at the perfect one, man. It's like talking to you today. I see 11s all the time. We're leaving for a cruise on the 11th. Bam. Okay. Oh, Carolina says August, and it's in 10 days. Ooh, so I wonder where that 11 comes in. If it was like talking about yesterday or just like one more, like your first official day at the retreat. I don't know. Oh my gosh. And healing circle tonight too. Yes. So if you chose card B, really think about coming to that healing circle with us and Rachel. And this is something that we're going to be doing every single month at the last Sunday of every month is the healing circle, because especially if you're a person that is like into intuition or you're an empath and stuff like that, we need to have our energy cleansed. And sometimes we can be resistant of some energy that we need to let go of. So that's the reason why I was like, okay, Rachel, even I need to do this. So that's why I'm going to be there every single month. And I'm like, because I need to let go of some of those energies from the people that I have connected with. Okay. So card C people is cave, and it says sanctuary. And so number one thing, I hate to say this, for card C people, you need to meditate. You need to meditate. You need to retreat. You need to freaking go to yoga. You need to do that. Basically what it's saying is that you might be going a mile a minute. I really feel like if you're card C people, then you're people that take a lot of action and you're really much into your masculinity. And then I'm also seeing wedding bands as well. So I don't know what that means, but I just feel like I need to tell you exactly what I'm getting. But definitely seeing wedding bands, relationship, that kind of thing. And then I'm seeing like maybe if you guys are married for car seat people, then you need to like come together, that kind of situation. But definitely feeling like this is like the hermit card in the tarot is what I'm picking up. Let me see what else it says. Cave is 23, 24, and 25. And it was so funny too, because I was like, okay, I'm thinking that this is mine. And then like, I think this might be my card. And then 23 is my husband's birthday. And this is talking about relationship and stuff. So I'm going to do that. So it says, rather than having your computer, television, or any other made human device or activity be your sanctuary, allow yourself to discover the perfect place in nature where you can simply be and breathe. Doing so bridges the connection between the internal and external, facilitating a spiritual communion that allows your being to be aligned in dramatic and quiet reverie with all that is. In today's busy world, it becomes more critical to set aside time for sanctuary, even if you have to schedule it. Yes. So you need to create your own sanctuary. If you don't have like your meditation sanctuary, which I'm not a big meditator, but anytime that I do meditate, I like to go to my special space, my special spot. So you definitely have to do that. So you close your eyes and basically, ask your spirit to bring you to your special place, inside of your meditation, and then see what it looks like. Because mine is not what I would think that it would look like. So you definitely need that. You need a retreat. But for some reason too, I'm thinking like of a physical retreat as well. So then, even if you have to like go and hide out in your bathroom, or you need to create just like a little corner in your room that has like a meditation pillow or whatever like that, you need to find a way to be able to disconnect from everything in life, because you need to ground, you need to regroup, you need to recharge. Okay. So that's the biggest thing with card C people, is that I feel like you're running on empty. And if you keep on going, you're going to be running on fumes, and it's going to hurt your health and all those kinds of situations. So it's like you definitely need to make sure that you're filling up your own cup, because you might think that you are like a social person too, but you also might get your battery drained from other people. So especially if you're going to be hanging around other people, then you definitely need to get your battery filled up a lot more. I also just now got a glimpse of 11 and then 13. So I'm not sure what exactly that means. But I definitely feel that you just need to come back to center. So it's almost like a little bit of what card A said about like, what in the world do you really want kind of situation. But I feel like it's internal, like you already know all the answers, and it's like they just need you to recognize them and to acknowledge them. Acknowledge your thoughts, acknowledge your feelings, those kinds of things. It's almost like the action that you need to take, like you already know it's like inside of you. I know it sounds kind of weird, like I said, cliche again, but definitely big. Um, I picked B and C and have been focusing on nutrition, health, and diet and healing, and have been trying to meditate a little each day last week. Kelly, yes, perfect. I chose B, but got something from every card. Good, 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 good. Oh my God, pick C. My favorite number is 11, and my husband's is 13. Sarah, yes, that's what I'm fucking talking about. That is good. That is so good. Undercover introvert here. Yes, I was C with a little A. So on point today. My husband and I were married 9 years on the 11th, and we have been more together on the same page. Meditating, yoga is key for us, and routine. OMG, that is so freaking cool that you have your husband to be able to do that with you. That is freaking nuts. Carrie says, I always get my battery drained when I'm around narcissistic a business partner. Yes, he has such bad energy coming off of him. Yes. And like shielding helps too, but one thing I notice that helps is giving people love. And then I notice it's really different. Try that out, but we're here for you, Carrie. Trying to create my sanctuary in my own home, sacred number 11. Linda, yes, yes. And then other Linda says, my dad's birthday is 11th of August, and I have an anniversary on the 13th. So this was talking to you, Linda. And Sarah said, our relationship is strained. Have my reasons for mood. Maybe we need some time together. Yeah, I think that's one of the things that this is bringing up, because it's showing the wedding rings inside of the cave together. And so, and actually, that's why I got to get going, because I have a date with my husband. So we're going to be hanging out today. So we usually hang out at night, on the weekends. So that's going to be cool. But okay, I had so much fun today. I hope you did too. I hope to see you at the circle tonight. It's going to be super fun, and it's just going to be cleansing. So if you need some cleansing, come, and we'll love to have you. All right. Well, I love you guys, and I hope that you guys have a great, great Sunday. Bye, guys.